2 years after he shot and killed Coeur d'Alene Police Sergeant Greg Moore, and nearly 2 months after that murder trial got underway, Jonathon Renfro learned his fate.
Over the weekend, the jury did decide Renfro should get the death penalty. Today, a judge agreed and sentenced the convicted killer to death. KREM 2's Amanda Roley has more on the ruling from Coeur d'Alene now.
Well, Mark and Jane, Jonathon Renfro's sentence hearing was held in a courtroom at Kootenai County Jail today, and it was very limited seating as it was mostly Sergeant Moore's family and Coeur d'Alene police officers that filled the room. Now, the judge sentenced Renfro to death for the murder of Sergeant Greg Moore, then life without parole plus 19 years. And I want to explain this sentencing briefly. The judge has to give a sentence for each charge Renfro was found guilty. So for first-degree murder, Renfro is sentenced to death. Then the judge decided to give Renfro the maximum sentence for grand theft of 14 years, which will run consecutively. As for the remaining counts with 5 years, the Judge Haynes decided they would run concurrently, so that means at the same time. So 14 consecutive years plus 5 gives you a total of those 19 years. Renfro was also given credit for 915 days already served in jail. And the Idaho Supreme Court will now review this ruling, and the defense has already motioned for a state appellate public defender for Renfro. Court administrators tell me during this review, Renfro will be transported to Boise. His case will be assessed to determine which facility he will await the death penalty, and that is depending on whether the ruling is appealed. Now, shortly after the sentencing, the Coeur d'Alene Police Department held a press conference here with Sergeant Greg Moore's family as well as the county prosecutors. Be sure to join me tonight at 6. I'll share what they had to say. Reporting live in Coeur d'Alene, Amanda Roley, KREM 2 News.